Welcome everyone to your Mercury retrograde reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button. Okay, this is going to be a two-part reading over here. First, we're going to get straight into the collective of the basics of what this Mercury retrograde is bringing to the table for the whole collective. And then at the end, I will do your sign, okay, to see how that's going to affect you and your sign. Okay, so let's get in here. Table's already set. It's talking about that Mercury retrograde, which starts in Aries, okay, on the 15th of March, and then we'll move into Pisces on the 29th, and then it will be over on April 7th, where it will go back direct. And of course, it will stay in Pisces, excuse me, while it's going direct. So we have some energies coming through. So this energy is saying Mercury retrograde in this sign of Aries as we speak is hot-tempered, argumentative, right? Impulsive energy. Okay. Going to have a hard time right now with decisions, right? What's going on? So watch for those tempers to fly, whether it's from you or someone around you. Okay, so we're talking about that Mercury. So no matter what, we're talking about those miscommunications, technology, meltdowns, deliberating headaches. A lot of people get headaches around this time as well. So if you know that you're prone to headaches, that could also be from that Mercury retrograde. Overthinking situations. Be careful of that as well. Aries is also about taking that action. So it might make you feel like you must respond to things immediately. Okay, or others are all of a sudden feeling like they should respond to you immediately. So however it's going to be, especially when you know that it doesn't have to be immediate, but you might feel like, you know what, I have to go now. That's that impulsive action taking place. Okay, so let's see. Get us a couple of cards over here on this Mercury. Yeah, that confusion coming in, difficult decisions weighing you down. So, you know, it's a good time right now to just avoid people who want to confuse you, right? Confusion, blurring the lines between what is going on and what's not going on. And you're going to get that a lot when it's in Pisces anyways. You know, once it gets into Pisces, it's going to even be different because now it's going to blur the line between what's fact and what's fantasy, right? So let's see over here. This is a great time for learning new things. Okay, just be careful about your communication because there is going to be a lot of miscommunication. You know, if you guys are planning things, make sure that you are always a half an hour, you know, ahead of schedule, 15 minutes to a half an hour ahead of schedule because of traffic or jams or this or that. Right? So make sure that you are, you know, taking that logic, okay, and using it to the best of your knowledge, especially because when it comes into Pisces, that logic is going to take a back seat. Okay, so let's see. Going straight to Aries over here. Absolutely. But it can be a great time for learning new things as long as you're giving yourself, you know, those extra moments just to really, you know, take extra time and just slow down and don't be too impulsive because there's going to be a lot of restless mental energy going around. So on the Aries over here, it's about that challenge. Putting up a challenge, you might feel like there's a lot of competition around you. You might even feel like you have to protect your energy. Please do protect your energy during this Mercury retrograde, as all Mercury retrogrades, right? Have this way of doing things. So this is where you're going to find that I need to maintain some control within this situation. There it is, overcoming some obstacles. Yeah, definitely. You're going to have a lot of energy swirling around you. So you might definitely be feeling like, hey, you know what? Why does everybody want to argue with me? Okay, so absolutely. So you definitely want to ground yourself. Okay. And going straight into this Pisces. This Pisces is talking about, yeah, now when it starts moving into this Pisces, you can feel like, oh, okay, here comes that fog machine. Everything's my anxiety is rising. Clarity is now becoming confusion. There's that, like I said, blurring between, those, what's fact, what's fantasy, what's real, what's rose-colored glasses. You might even be getting that effect for some of you of where did I put my glasses? Oh my God, I lost my keys. Just literally the fog machine over here going off. So, okay, so yeah. And definitely feeling like there's a lot of emotions coming out as well. So also watch those emotions. People are going to be in high emotions anyways, but it just feels like over here everybody wants to argue. Everybody wants to, debate their opinion. It's my way, the highway, right? And then over here it's like over emotions coming through, which then causes all this confusion. And it's like, come on, Mercury's already making, enough confusion as it is. Now, instead of tempers flying, everybody wants to be sad, right? Confused, over emotional, sensitive. Why are you so sensitive? Right? Because now it's going to bring that all in as this sensitivity, as it is, making closure, as it's starting to end. Wow, I like that. It's saying now I'm ending. Now this cycle of the Mercury retrograde is ending. But it's also going to allow you to make endings as well. So that's where we're going to start right now and say, okay, so how is it going to affect you, my friends? Okay, Sag Cap, let's see what's going on here now, getting straight into how this is going to affect you personally. Okay, we have Earth of Dimensional, creating sacred. Okay. This really is talking about what you can do to cultivate the sacred virtues within your life. Okay. This is about expanding and reminding yourself that anything is possible as long as you use some kind of simplicity within your life. You don't have to go to the over extremes right now. It's just asking you, to find the sacredness in people, places, things that you create. It's asking you, where am I coming from? Will this change my atmosphere? Will this change everything around me? So it's actually just talking about creating and expressing yourself through everything that's going on around you and within your life. Whoa. That's pretty deep though, if you think about it, because it's, it's this understanding of like this initial period of, I have all these aspirations. I can use my cultural aspects with it. It's telling you, use your imagination. Be that person that you want to be. Pursue that dream. Don't let anyone hold you back. Remember your legacy. Okay. So talking about those opportunities, wishful thinking. You have a lot of choices, but also watch your illusions too, especially when it starts moving into Pisces. Watch the illusions. There could be things that are coming through that Pisces wants to, add those illusions, as we spoke of before, really, watch for people who want to give out delusions and illusions, having rose-colored glasses. Okay, so make sure that when you are manifesting and that you are, pushing out what it is you truly want, make sure that it's something that fulfills you. Hey, you know what? It's a great time, to actually be very creative with that Pisces. Even the Aries is very creative. So you've got to figure, man, you're going to really use those two creative sparks between the Aries fire and that Pisces. I mean, no matter what, it is a great time to create. Just be careful that, where you're going, it's not into this place of, make sure that it's in a place that it could happen, right? Don't make it so fantastical that for a fact, right, that somebody's being delusional. Be like, I'm going to give you this job and you're going to make 1.1 million. Are you really? I mean, ask yourself, is it really a job that really could make 1.1 million? Or are you just talking to somebody who's chasing their dreams, chasing their tails, chasing with rose-colored glasses? Okay. Does it mean that it could one day within, a certain time? But you know what a delusion is, and you know how people are when they're delusional. You'll know the difference, right? There's a difference between I'm going to build an empire, right? Absolutely. So it's saying no matter what, make sure that you are, fulfilling your goals. This is about refocusing your attention on something that you've always wanted, fulfilling those dreams. But just be careful around those people, right? Yeah, this is your inner calling and your legacy. So right now it's saying yes, but it's also telling you make sure that you are building boundaries against people from your past or people who are not good for you. Watch your environment of people who could be not putting their best foot forward or not wanting you to put your best foot forward. Maybe they're holding you back from your legacy, your dreams, okay, your goals, right? So very nice. So it's saying right now you can accomplish so much. And, we do have that solar eclipse that's coming up. So make sure that you are really pushing, right? Let it take that. Run with it. Okay. And it's pretty much kind of saying with the Queen of Swords over here, stop making excuses during this retrograde to commit to chasing your dreams. You have it right in front of you. And like I said, with that solar eclipse coming up, it's going to even impact it more. And then you have the 3:30 portal right there as well. So, I mean, you got a lot to really push out that great energy. Okay. Till next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.